This is episode number 70. Are you alright?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? What was you just
zenning
doing?
in. I'm getting in the zone.
That was odd. But are you in the zone?
Yes.
Are you with us?
I have arrived.
That's real decent. I was going to do the Game Awards, like your own nominations on the podcast, but I realised I've already done them.
I haven't.
Have you not?
No.
Oh.
You have to set up an account, though.
Yeah. Did you not have an account from last year when you did it?
Oh, maybe I did. Let me do it.
Yeah, you would have had a... You should have an account. I thought you'd already done it.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I went on it and it was like log in and I was like,
yeah.
no.
Oh, this is incredible.
So yeah, I'm absolutely up for that.
So you can log in, and it's probably something that we should have done before we've hit record.
Oh, but this is how we operate.
That's all right.
This
So
is fine.
you can log in and do that. That kind of means that we can't really roll on to any other subject because the other subjects are going to take up most of the time.
Oh, I'm connected.
Are you connected?
Yeah, I didn't even have to do anything. This is great news.
Are you straight in? The website's fucking awful, man. I nearly belted my phone through the wall. It was pissing me off.
Vote now.
Vote now.
Let's see what happens. It's putting me in. Nominees, start voting.
Nominees, here we go, man.
Okay, here we are. Ha ha ha, this is delicious.
When
I'm
are
excited.
they? 9th of December, I think.
Woo-wee.
Is when the awards
Game of the Year awards.com. TheGameAwards.com.
are. Yeah.
Game of the Year. Recognising a game that delivers the absolute best experience across all creative and technical fields. So what I'll do is I'll read the nominations out and then you can guess what I'm going to put and then I'll tell you what I'm going to put and then you can tell me what you put.
Okay.
Sound
Okay.
good?
Yep.
Okay.
I should remember it off the cusp.
Nominations are as follows. Alan Wake 2, Remedy. Woo! I'm not going to do that every time. Let's just do the crowd. Baldur's Gate 3.
I can take a guess.
Spider-Man 2, Resident Evil 4, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and The Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom.
I'm annoyed that Hogwarts Legacy hasn't had a sniff on that. Obviously, that ruins our bet completely.
What was the bet? We need to dig back through the archives.
It was for 50 quid, and I got 50 quid if Hogwarts Legacy got it, and you got 50 if Tears of the Kingdom got it.
Okay.
Well, obviously, my one's completely out, so we'll see if Tears of the Kingdom, but it's not. It's going to be Baldur's Gate 3.
I mean, I'll lose 50 quid for Baldur's Gate to win.
It's just going to be Baldur's Gate. But I don't understand why Hogwarts Legacy has just been completely fucking miffed from this.
I told you why.
Why?
We knew this was going to happen because of the controversy around J.K. Rowling.
Oh, you reckon that's why I got
100 million
sacked off?
100 million %. There's too much controversy. There always will be. People are scared to. Yeah, they're scared to not speak out. But if they associate themselves with that, you see it on Twitter when the
They're
game.
worried about being cancelled over something.
Basically. So when the game come out, so many people like.
Are people going mental about it?
Not influencers, but YouTubers, so to speak. They'll be posting their excitement or they're really enjoying it. And you go through the comments and it's just like, oh, you homophobic. And it's just I'm just playing a game, bro.
Yeah, I'm just after the game. Shut the fuck up.
Don't align my agendas with a computer game. So that's why, I believe.
I'm going to have to Google it because I was meant to do it before the pod because obviously I've seen it. And I was like, fuck's sake, like why? There must be a reason.
It's a game, really.
Yeah, it should be on that list. Should it win? No. But it should be on the list at least. When you got... What was there? Resident Evil 4 remake?
Uh-huh.
There's a fucking remake getting on Game of the Year.
That's
not fair.
The only way I defend it is it's not like a remake. It's like a proper remake.
Super Mario? What the fuck? You've gone Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh, obviously.
Who wouldn't?
The Hogwarts Legacy, I read yesterday that it's the highest selling game this year. So the highest selling game
Almost
this
definitely.
year hasn't made Game of the Year.
It's
Mental.
great.
But yeah, I think that's why. So yeah, I'm going to go Baldur's Gate 3 because obviously, why wouldn't I? Next category.
I'm going to quickly say any category that's got Baldur's Gate 3 in it, you can safely assume that Baldur's Gate 3 is going to win that category, regardless of what it is.
Quite possibly. Best Game Direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. I must caveat to say that I haven't played Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. So it's kind of difficult to have any non-bias.
I've seen a decent amount on Alan Wake and obviously Spider-Man. Mario, I haven't seen fuck all.
But the nominations are them, plus Baldur's Gate 3 and Tears of the Kingdom.
Baldur's Gate 3, all day.
I mean, Tears of the Kingdom was innovative. I always struggle with that word, don't I?
Innovative. Well done.
But It's not. It's not going to beat Baldur's Gate, is it?
It's just not.
the GOAT. It's kind of unfair. I mean, it's fairly obvious. I'm just going to keep going for it. I'll try and deviate where I feel necessary, but I haven't really played that much compared to it. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game: Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk: Phantom Liberty, Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah, whatever number it is.
Marvel Spider-Man 2, obviously.
I put Cyberpunk is what I went for, because I was going to put Baldur's Gate, and then I was like, you know what, with the actually playing Cyberpunk all the way through and remembering quite a lot of the story, the twists and turns and the different things you can do, I went Cyberpunk, man.
I thought about it for 0.3 seconds and went Baldur's Gate. I mean, if Baldur's Gate weren't there, Cyberpunk would be the one.
Yeah.
Because, but then again, I haven't played the others, so there you go. I know what you picked for this. Best art direction for outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design animation. Nominations are Alan Wake 2, Hi-Fi Rush, Lies of P, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Hi-Fi Rush.
That is what you went for.
I went Hi-Fi Rush. I love it. Looks visually amazing.
Have I played it? I've watched a bit of Hi-Fi Rush. It does look amazing. But I've played Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm going to go Tears of the Kingdom. I have to vote for it for Saturn.
That's fair enough.
Next category is as follows. Oh, God. Best score and music. Probably the best soundtrack in any game ever. For outstanding music, inclusive of score, original song and or licensed soundtrack. Alan Wake 2, Baldur's Gate 3, Final Fantasy 16, Hi-Fi Rush, and Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
Hi-Fi Rush.
Baldur's Gate.
The whole fucking game's about music, man. The whole game. It's fantastic.
Best audio design. Recognising the best in-game audio and sound design. Alan Wake 2, Dead Space, Hi-Fi Rush, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and Resident Evil 4.
Hi-Fi Rush. The whole game is about fucking sound. It's great.
I'm going to bow to your infinite knowledge and I'm going to vote for Hi-Fi Rush.
It's all about sound, man.
Yes. Next category is Best Performance. Ooh. Awarded to an individual for voice-over acting, motion and or performance capture. The nominations are as follows. Ben Starr, Final Fantasy 16. Cameron Monaghan, who plays Cal Kestis in Jedi Survivor. Idris Elba, plays Cyberpunk. Melanie Liberd, Alan Wake 2. Neil Newbon, Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know who he plays. I'm guessing Astarion, probably.
Maybe.
Yuri Lowenthal, Marvel Spider-Man 2.
I went Idris Elba.
I'm going to go Cameron Monaghan.
Geezers to go. Who?
Cal Kestis.
Oh, Cal Kestis. I did debate Cal Kestis, but obviously I haven't really seen a whole lot from him.
He's great. And he loves Star Wars, so he gets my vote. Innovation in accessibility. Recognising software and or hardware that is pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology and content to help games be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Your favourite game, Diablo 4. Forza Motorsport. Hi-Fi Rush. Marvel Spider-Man 2. Mortal Kombat 1. Street Fighter 6.
When it comes to accessibility, obviously I never have to use any of the settings, thankfully. I think I just put Hi-Fi Rush because I just want to see him win something.
And I completely get that, so I'm going Diablo 4.
Fucking why?
Because I still believe in that game.
Fuck them. No, that game's dead in the water, bro.
I still believe in it.
No,
but yeah, like
dead.
you, thankfully, I don't have to use them too many features. When I do, they tend to just be like the colourblind one. But that all just depends on the game and the surroundings. If it's like in forest areas and that, I struggle a little bit. But other than that, not too bad.
How the fuck do you cope with DayZ then?
Oh, well, I don't.
He says he don't. I don't.
If I see someone, they've seen me a long time before I've seen them. That's why I tend to try and stick around the buildings.
I think I've got a colourblind mode.
Nah.
You play the most hardcore fucking... You must be perfect, otherwise you won't enjoy this. It's great.
No, it's just a great game, man. It's everything I've ever wanted. Games for impact, interesting category. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. A Space for the Unbound, Chance of Sonar, Goodbye Volcano High, Tashia,
Fuck knows.
Terra Nil, and Venba.
I have no idea what I picked. I've no clue.
Yeah, I mean,
I think I just picked one at random.
I might pick the one with the deers in it because they're pretty.
I think that's what I went with.
Terra Nil,
What one looks the nicest.
Yeah, it's got a waterfall and some deers in it, so I'll go for that one. Congrats,
Decent.
Terra Nil. Best of luck. Best ongoing. Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time. Apex Legends, Cyberpunk 2077, Final Fantasy. I don't know what one that is. X1V, XIV. Is that 14? Is that the online one?
I think 14.
Fortnite and Genshin Impact. What you got?
Read that description again of what this category is.
Awarded to a game for outstanding development of ongoing content that evolves the player experience over time.
Yeah, great. That's fantastic. I think, obviously Genshin Impact's just a straight copy of another game. So's Fortnite and Apex Legends. They're all copies of each other. But I think I did go for Fortnite. Only because out of the whole bunch, they seem to be the ones that are gone from copying people to now leading their space.
Yeah, the trouble with these sort of awards are, like, Cyberpunk is not doing outstanding development and evolving the player experience over time because it's not a live service game. Whereas every single other one of them are live service games.
I suppose they shoehorned themselves into that category by releasing it absolutely dog shit and unplayable and then making it playable and fantastic.
I guess, but it's still the
Can you get
only
in there for that?
non-live service game on
Yeah,
here.
I'd say give it to Cyberpunk just for
I
the crack.
want to, but that's the problem I'm going to say is these lists, I tend to just pick my favourite game, not what is actually is actually respectable. So with that in mind, I would like to vote for Cyberpunk, but I think I'm going to follow up with you and just say Fortnite because they always innovate. You go in each season, the maps will have different things to do. There'll be like balls to fly around in, or
There's all sort of
it's always
shit
different.
going on.
It's always different. So
Balls to suck. There's loads happening.
I missed that season. So that's Fortnite winning that for me. Next category is as follows: Best community support. Recognising a game for outstanding community support.
This was fantastic.
Transparency and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky.
Taking the piss. They have to be taking the piss. Read that description again.
Recognising a game for outstanding community support, transparency and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates / patches.
You think Destiny 2's going to win that one?
Yeah, I've got a feeling that might come last.
What the fuck? Oh, God.
It's not going great over there at the moment, is it?
It's awful at the moment, isn't it? They've I think it's basically, they've killed that game successfully. Well done. Nice one. Yeah. They had the downfall of that when they said that like the next expansion was sort of like the penultimate. So it's like you've already set yourself up for this could be a finish if we wanted it to be type thing, which is a bit waff. I don't know what game I picked for that category. What was it? Baldur's Gate.
It was Baldur's Gate, Destiny 2, Cyberpunk, Final Fantasy 14, and No Man's Sky.
I think I went No Man's Sky.
Yeah, I mean, the trouble is, I haven't really been around these communities. And let's have it right, okay? If we're going on communities, the only community I've probably ever been involved in is Destiny 2, and they're all a bunch of cunts. Let's have it right. They're rude. No one wants to help you. They call you fucking, you're an
Yeah,
idiot. Oh,
yeah.
what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you've only done 12 damage.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but most of the people that have any sort of attachment, anything to Blizzard, Bungie, whatever, the community's all a bit shit.
Yeah, just any game like that.
You might find a pocket of nice people like I have with WoW, but the majority of them are knobs.
Yeah, it's just any games like that. You always get like the elitists that gatekeep people.
I was playing ESO the other day, and I'm in a guild there, and they're really nice and friendly and really chatty. And I was talking to them, and they was like, "Oh, I've got onto the subject of playing World of Warcraft because most people that come from ESO have dabbled in that." And yeah, basically the consensus was that everyone left because of how toxic the community is. They were like, we just didn't like it. And I was like, yeah, I feel you, man. Been there for over 10 years. I get what you mean.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to give it to Baldur's Gate 3 solely for the... Oh, do I? Because No Man's Sky has got a damn fine community.
I think when it comes to community, I feel like No Man's Sky has that loyal community, and they've actually listened to what that community wants, and the ideas are bounced from developer back to consumer and vice versa. And I feel like from that kind of view, they do have one of the best communities.
Yeah, I agree. They really do, and a lot of the time you go on, because the only interactivity I have with these communities, if I do, is normally through Reddit. And go on No Man's Sky, and there's just always just people just celebrating each other's pictures and
man,
screenshots and stuff. Where good luck on Destiny 2.
Yeah, because that shit don't happen.
So yeah, I'll give it to No Man's Sky then, because I think they do have a really good community, to be fair, which is rare. Best indie game, independent game. There's been a lot of drama about this. For outstanding creative and technical achievement in a game made outside the traditional publisher system, the votes are as follows: Cocoon, Dave the Diver, Dredge, Sea of Stars, and Viewfinder. The controversy is surrounding Dave the Diver.
That's what I voted for.
Because apparently it's not really an indie game. It's not. It's made by like a company, so to speak.
Big boy company.
I don't know the ins and outs of it, but there's a lot of hoo-ha going around about it on Twitter. And with that, I've only played Sea of Stars, and that's fucking a phenomenal game. And the only reason I stopped playing that was because Baldur's Gate 3 took up all my time. So Sea of Stars getting that 100 million%.
Dave the Diver is an adventure game developed and published by Mint Rocket.
Yeah, I don't know
I don't know who Mint Rocket are.
No, I don't. But smarter people than me.
Mint Rocket and Nexon
have been arguing about it all week. Best debut indie game. Excuse me. For the best debut game created by a new independent studio: Cocoon, Dredge, Pizza Tower, Vembar, and Viewfinder.
I put Dredge.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Because whoops, that was the head. How did that fall off your head? I put Dredge because I never actually played it, but I'm going to get it for the Steam Deck. But when it just released, I saw a lot of shit on it.
It looks very good,
and it did look very, very good.
Yeah, it does look very good, and I've heard only good things about it. So that is also why it's getting my vote. The next category, there's a lot of categories. Best mobile game. Oh, interesting. For the best game playable on a mobile device: Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, Hello Kitty Island Adventure, Honkai Star Rail, Monster Hunter Now, Terra Nil.
Monster Hunter Now. I love it. What was the other one? What?
Terra Nil. It's the one I voted for with the deers in the waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to have to look on the Play Store for that.
What? Marvel Snap's not on there, no?
Nah. I was just like, where's that shit?
Marvel Snap's not on there.
They've just won loads of awards. I'm kind of hoping they give us some freebies. Terra Nil, look. What's this then? Let's have a look at this little game. It's got some terrible reviews on it. It's a reverse city builder. Available exclusively for Netflix members.
What?
Fuck knows. It's like a Netflix game, but you can only download it if you've got Netflix or something. Revitalise a barren wasteland Plant sprawling forests, purify soil, and clean polluted oceans to turn a ravaged environment into an ecological paradise. Transform a lifeless landscape into a thriving, vibrant ecosystem. Turn dead soil into fertile grassland and create the ideal habitat for animals to call home. Then recycle your buildings and leave no trace that you were there. This is fucking a bit weird, isn't it?
So you're an ecologist. Gardener.
The features are as follows. Dive into reverse city builder. I've never heard of that, by the way.
A reverse city builder.
Yeah. Use advanced eco-technology to purify the soil, creating plains, wetlands, beaches, rainforests, wildflowers and more. Then efficiently recycle everything you built, leaving the environment pristine for its new animal inhabitants. Explore different maps every time. Procedurally generated landscapes means no two playthroughs will ever be the same. Plan your build around randomised, challenging and unpredictable terrain, including snaking rivers, mountains, lowlands and oceans. Experience tranquility, lush hand-painted environments, relaxing music and an atmospheric ambient soundscape. A bit of a typo there. Make this game a peaceful, meditative experience. When you're done, use appreciate mode to bask in the natural beauty of the ecosystem you have restored. I mean, it all sounds a bit odd.
It sounds a bit of a strange one, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm regretting voting for that. Because it was pretty.
Sounds pretty shit.
Well, I don't really understand it. But
no, not our cup of tea.
Nevertheless, I'll give it Monster Hunter because I've actually played that.
Decent.
And it's actually pretty good. Although I did uninstall it the other day so my daughter could download some silly little music game. There you are. Best VR/AR.
I put Horizon.
For the best game experience playable in virtual or augmented reality, irrespective of platform, we got Gran Turismo 7, Horizon Call of the Mountain, Humanity, Resident Evil Village VR mode, and Synapse.
Yeah, I put Horizon because I'd seen quite a few good things about that.
Yeah.
So I was like, alright, you can have it, fuck it.
Fuck knows. I'm gonna go Resi Evil.
God, son.
I've watched some people play that in VR. It's pretty fucking nutty.
You like it, don't you?
I think it's impressive. Yeah.
Nice.
Best action game. For the best game in the action genre, focus primarily on combat. Armored Core 4, Fires of Rubicon, Dead Island 2, Ghost Runner 2, Hi-Fi Rush, and Remnant 2.
I put Remnant 2.
Come on now. Have you seen the news about that? What's going on with it?
No, what's happening?
Ooh, there's a little DLC out now.
Is it?
Yeah, Taken King. Something like that it's called.
I mean, Taken King's Destiny.
Yeah, I know, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called.
Is it? What? Yeah?
People were raving.
I
don't know if it's free.
We're going to have to make a reappearance.
I think we're going to have to make a reappearance. Yeah. I watched a bit of it yesterday. It looks fucking tasty.
Yeah.
And what did I say to you? When we was playing that before, I said, this is a sort of game you can jump straight back in and not really be too bothered about what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Got it going on. So Remnant 2 I'm getting. Giving a vote to, 100%.
Remnant 2 DLC.
Hit me with a name.
How to... The Awakened King.
Close.
Official launch trailer.
Let's do these fucking votes first.
25 quid.
Best action/adventure. Yeah, but there'll be an expansion. It ain't going to be.
Oh, it's a DLC bundle. Sorry, I apologise.
All right, fairs. For the best action-adventure game combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving, Alan Wake 2, Marvel Spider-Man 2, Resi 4, Jedi Survivor, Tears of the Kingdom.
I think I put Jedi Survivor. I should have put Tears of the Kingdom, really.
Okay, for the best action-adventure game, combining a combat with traversal and puzzle solving. So,
Tears of the Kingdom has a lot of that, doesn't it?
Yeah, it has a lot of traversal and puzzle solving, and the combat, I just hate it.
Yeah.
I really hate the combat in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Take away the weapon durability thing, and the combat's is essentially lock onto them and then just hit Y.
Assassin's Creed Mirage type.
There's no you can do the odd strong attack or a jump attack, but there's no combos. It doesn't mix it up. It's just the same fucking swings. So I'm gonna go. I mean, Star Wars Jedi Survivor is gonna get it anyway, innit? Because of me. So I'm gonna vote for that because.
That's fair enough.
Oh, here we go. This is my category. Best RPG. For the best game design with rich player character customization and
I
progression.
wonder what's going to get this.
Including massive multiplayer experiences. Baldur's Gate 3. Final Fantasy 16. Lies of P. Sea of Stars. And Starfield.
Well, we know it's going to go to Boulders, however you want to say it. BG3.
Yeah, I could give it a... I was going to give it the old... Oh, actually, I want to give it Sea of Stars, but I'm not. It's going Baldur's Gate because this is the best.
I told you, any category that's got Baldur's Gate in it, they're going to win. Hands down.
They deserve it. Best fighting. And that is another argument people are having. Baldur's Gate is actually... And this I don't know this, but this is what I've read this week, is more of an indie game than
Dave the Diver.
Work that out. Because
Larion's smaller than...
Larion's a completely independent studio, whereas the company that make...
is owned by a company called Nexon.
Yeah, is not an independent studio.
No.
Therefore not indie.
They have funding direct from another company.
That is what we're getting at. So therefore not indie, whereas
so
Baldur's Gate is.
Possibly the best game in the world is an indie game.
Work that out.
Yeah.
Nutty.
Work it out.
And then sort it out. Best fighting game. For the best game design primarily around head-to-head combat. God of Rock. Mortal Kombat 1. Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl 2. Pocket Bravery. Street Fighter 4.
Bro, I see SpongeBob, I got to go for it.
I see Mortal Kombat, I'm going for it.
That's how it's got to be.
You can't fuck about Mortal Kombat. It's the GOAT. It's a GOAT fighting game.
It
sure.
is.
Best family. Interesting. For the best game appropriate, for family play, irrespective of genre or platform. Disney Illusion Island.
The DLC come out 3 days ago.
Party Animals. Okay. Pikmin 4. Sonic Superstars and Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Read them again. Sorry, I was too busy drooling over DLC.
Disney Illusion Island. Party Animals. Pikmin 4.
Oh, Party Animals is what I went for.
Sonic Superstars and Mario Bros. Wonder.
Yeah, Party Animals,
I'm going
man.
to go Super Mario Bros. Because I want to play that at some point. Never played this. It's supposed to be a really good game, apparently. Best sim/strategy game. Best game focused on real-time or turn-based simulation or strategy gameplay, irrespective of platform. Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp. City Skylines 2. Company of Heroes 3. Fire Emblem Engage. Pikmin 4.
I have no fucking idea.
I'm going to go Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp because I've heard of it and it's supposed to be pretty good. But I've never played any of them.
Strategies ain't my thing.
Best sports/racing. For the best traditional and non-traditional sports and racing game. EA Sports FC 24. F1 23. Forza Motorsport. Hot Wheels 2 Unleashed. No, Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged and the Crew Motorfest.
The Crew Motorfest, motherfucker.
Yeah?
The Crew Motorfest.
You like that, yeah?
Yeah, it looks real fucking decent. That'll be one that I'll get when it's in the sale because I'm not paying full price.
Well, I was going to give it to F1 23.
Was you?
I'm not giving it to FIFA. But then I realised F1 23 is also made by EA.
Yep.
So I'm going to give it to the Crew Motorfest.
Yeah, decent.
I'm not giving it to FIFA because they do not innovate. Don't get me wrong.
No, they do. It's a different game every single year.
This is a very good FIFA in terms of like career mode and that, but it's
not FIFA
they're
though, is
so ingrained in the microtransactions, that it's just fucking silly now. Like they don't put no love into career mode. It's all in the Ultimate Team, and I'm just not interested in that shit. So I used to be a football competitor. Best multiplayer. For outstanding online multiplayer, gameplay and design, including co-op, massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of game, genre or platform. Baldur's Gate 3. Diablo 4. Party Animals. Street Fighter 6. Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
See, I don't think it's Baldur's Gate 3.
Well, I'm not picking Baldur's Gate 3.
What was it again? Baldur's Gate 3?
Diablo 4.
Yeah, I would go with Diablo 4.
Party Animals, Street Fighter 6 and Super Mario Bros.
Yeah,
Wonder.
I'd go Diablo 4 because I feel like Baldur's Gate 3, the majority of people will be playing it on their own. And I think when you go on a multiplayer level, it is solely reliant on whoever set up that game. So you cannot play it without that person. So it's not...
Well, you can, unless
It plays with it, but it's
if you play it and then you join my game and then you're not about, I can still play without you.
yeah. But if I'm joining, if it's your game, I can't
No,
play
you
it without
can't.
you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. The host needs to be on in order to play it. Otherwise, you have to set up your own campaign.
I had a lot of fun playing Diablo 3 with a geezer at work. We smashed some shit out that normally I wouldn't have been able to do. So I think it's really good.
Yeah, Diablo's decent with that shit.
Best adaptation.
It's The Last of Us.
Recognising outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium.
It's The Last of Us. All day.
Castlevania Nocturne.
Last of Us.
Gran Turismo. The Last of Us.
There it fucking is!
Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Super Mario Bros. Movie.
Twisted Metal. Super Mario Bros. Movie is very good, but The Last of Us is... I was literally talking about it last night.
Yeah, The Last of Us is fucking...
Amazing.
Have
Amazing!
they finished filming the
No, of
season
course they
2?
wouldn't
Or
have.
are
I don't even know if they've started.
They've either finished or they've started. One of those two.
Most anticipated game. Recognising an announced game that has demonstrably illustrated potential to push the gaming medium forwards.
GTA 6.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Hades 2. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Star Wars Outlaws. Tekken 8.
I put Star Wars Outlaws.
Obviously, I'm going for that motherfucker. What else would I be doing?
Tekken 8. Fuck me. Fuck me.
Best esports game. For the game that has delivered the best overall esports experience of players, inclusive of tournaments, community support and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. Counter-Strike 2. Dota 2. League of Legends. PUBG Mobile. Valorant.
I think I put League of Legends just because...
Yeah, I'm going to put PUBG Mobile.
PUBG
just because,
Mobile? What? There's fucking
just
PUBG
because
Mobile
of-
like tournaments and shit like that.
PUBG Mobile is one of the most watch YouTube fucking things for some reason. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
PUBG Mobile?
Yeah, I don't
Not even
know.
like PUBG, just the
Don't
phone
know.
version.
Don't know why.
It's
You go,
so odd.
you go on the live stream things, and the most watched things is always PUBG Mobile is always on.
I think PUBG's massive on the other side of the world.
Yeah, it must be.
Like in China, it's
But
huge.
Why, like you say, why the mobile one?
I don't know. Again, mobile gaming in different countries is a lot bigger than it is over here.
Oh yeah, look at Pokemon Go and that. That's nuts.
Massive.
Best esports athlete. You going for this? Yeah.
Esports athlete.
Yeah, the esports athlete judged by to be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2023, irrespective of game. I have a lot of respect for people that can sit in front of a screen for 12 hours and keep smashing their heads against the wall.
Thank you. You're welcome.
I do actually respect them, but it's just mental that I don't know a single one of these people.
What, you don't know these athletes?
No. Lee Faker Sang-hyuk. Sorry, I probably got your name wrong. League of Legends. Matthew Ziwu Herbal. CSGO. Max Demon 1. Mazanov. Valorant. Paco Hydro. Ruzi Weez. Call of Duty. I can't pronounce these, but I'm trying. Park Ruler. J Hook. Why is that funny?
No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just the way you said ruler. Because I'm just thinking of a ruler. You know what I mean? Like a measuring stick.
Oh, what you want me to say? Ruler.
It just caught me off guard.
That's what it says. Park Ruler.
Park ruler.
Park Ruler.
Yep.
Park Ruler.
Yep.
J Hook. And Philip Imperial Hal Dozen. Apex Legends.
Not a fucking clue.
I'm going to go for Paco Hydro because he plays COD.
That's easy. There you go.
Congrats on the nomination, my friend. Best esports team. Recognising a specific esports team, not the full organisation, judged the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2023. Evil Geniuses, Valorant. Fnatic, without the A, spicy, Valorant. Gaming Gladiators, spelt without a G. Dota 2.
Aiming gladiators.
No, it's gaming without the G on the end.
Oh, right. Nice.
Yeah. JD Gaming, League of Legends, and Team Vitality, Counter Strike.
I think I just went Team Vitality because it sounds the coolest.
Yeah, same. And Vitality is important because that's your health. So you win that vote.
Thank you.
Best esports coach.
No, here we go.
The esports coach.
Here we go.
To be
So the best to last.
Should be the most outstanding for performance and conduct in 2023. Christine Potter-Chi, Evil Geniuses, Valorant.
Who the fuck needs a coach?
Danny Zonic Sorensen.
I'm sorry. Who needs it? What? Are we missing something? I don't understand that. Why do you need a coach?
Because you need someone to tell you to keep going, man.
Why do I need a coach?
Have you never seen Mighty Ducks?
No.
Everyone needs a coach, man. You got to be, come on, keep going.
Come on, man. Press the buttons.
I've never seen Mighty Ducks either. It's the first thing that comes to mind.
What the fuck?
Team Falcons, Counter Strike. Jordan Gumber Graham, Florida Mayhem, Overwatch. Remy XTQZZZ, Quonium.
Where the fuck do they come up with these names as well?
He looks like he's leant on his keyboard and gone, that's my name.
I don't get where they come up with these fucking names.
XTQZZZ. Team Vitality, Counter Strike. And Yoon Hom Sun Yong. No. Yoon Hom Sung Young. JD Gaming, League of Legends. What are you laughing at?
It's just odd, isn't it? I'm still cracking up with the fact that you got coaches for these teams. I don't understand.
I'm going to go for Yoon Hom Sung Young because he is the only one on this picture wearing a tie, and I respect the fuck out of that.
I think it's maybe when they're competing in tournaments, I feel like the coaches are able to watch the game as well and then make call-outs. Maybe because I've seen it with World of Warcraft before and like World First for raids and shit where they have the teams, and then the coach was like live streaming it, and he wasn't in the raid, but he was part of the group and on the Discord, and he was watching someone else's stream, and then like being the raid leader but not actually being there. So he wasn't playing, but he was able to focus on every single thing that was going on. So maybe it's like that. That makes more sense.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Rather than having like, you got to get up and game, man. Like getting a strict schedule going, because I don't understand where
just coming around just shoving Monster Energy.
Yeah, like I like gaming. I don't need you to come and tell me to play. Like,
best esports event. Recognising an event across single or multiple days that deliver the best of class experience for participants and a broadcast audience. 2023 League of Legends World Championship. Blast.tv Paris Major 2023. Evo 2023. The International Dota 2 Championships 2023. And Valorant Champions 2023.
Oh, fuck knows. I don't watch any of that.
I know, this is what I mean. I feel bad voting because I've got no say in this.
I've got no clue whatsoever.
If I could skip it, I would, because I feel like I'm giving my vote and it's just not fair. But I'll give it to League of Legends.
Yeah, they can have it. Why not?
Yeah, why not? That's the main one, isn't it? Why the devil not? It says I'm 404. I've reached the edge. So
there you go. I think you're done. Yeah.
It might have just glitched out, or that was the last one.
I had that at the end. I think that is the last one.
Fair enough. So yeah, all in all, I think the winner is Baldur's Gate in everything.
Yeah.
And I hope it is, because I love them and they deserve all the success that's coming their way.
I think 9th of December is when you find out.
Oh, not long.
The Hogwarts Legacy come out on the Switch.
Okay. Hit me.
Finally. 9 months.
It's been a long time, hasn't it?
After its initial release. Now, everyone's expecting me to sit here and say how awful it is.
Okay.
And it is awful.
Oh.
However, from a graphics point of view, I'm actually on Nintendo's side with this one.
Okay.
Because graphically, it does not look as good as it does on the other consoles.
Fair enough.
And I think it is 30 frames per second and not 60.
Okay.
However, it does not look as bad as some people maybe. It definitely doesn't look as bad as I was expecting it to look as bad. Side-by-side comparisons against like the PS5, Series X and stuff like that, it doesn't look that bad. Obviously, you can see there's a graphical difference. But I will let Nintendo get away with that one, that's expected. The console is 7 years old. It's had no hardware updates. I understand. This was a game that was kind of made for current gens and not ones that are almost a decade old. So I'll give them that. However, it's not open world anymore.
Hey?
It's not open world.
What do you mean?
I didn't know this was a thing, but it's not open world. So when you traverse to different places, so to Hogsmeade, for example, you remember the bridge to get into Hogsmeade?
Yeah.
You now have to enter that bridge because it has to load in Hogsmeade. It's not just seamless. You can't just walk over the bridge and then you're there. There's an invisible barrier, and then it comes up with a prompt saying enter, like enter Hogsmeade. You then enter Hogsmeade with an average load time of 20 to 50 seconds.
Yeah, that's
and then
ideal.
Once you're in Hogsmeade and you want to enter a shop, you can't just walk through the door. You have to press enter. With an average load time of 20 to 50 seconds to get into the shop. And then when you want to get out of the shop, you can't just walk out of the shop. You have to press enter. With an average load time of 20 to 50 seconds to get out of said shop. And this is with a lot of the zones.
It's going to take a while to go shopping in Hogsmeade.
Yeah, it's with a lot of the zones.
To be fair, you can't... To enter Hogsmeade on the game, you can't just land there, can you? It's like an invisible barrier around it, so you have to go on the bridge anyway and then run over. But you don't know loading screen though.
Yeah, you can, but you can also run in and just blast straight through the fucking door into the shops
That is
and
true.
then straight back out. It's such an odd one because I feel
it's still
very
open world though, isn't it? It's just got loading screen
but
barriers. That's all.
I also, obviously the graphics aren't as good as a whole. From what I'm seeing and from what I've read, it runs pretty fine. Other than it being like slow loading screens and the graphics aren't as good as fucking current gen, which they're not gonna be. It doesn't run like that bad. My gripe with it is obviously people defending it. Saying that they've done, like, Nintendo's done really well. I do think Nintendo have done pretty well, or Hogwarts Legacy's done pretty well to be ported onto Nintendo. But I'd like to see it fucking stop now. I'd like to see it stop. Stop doing this shit now, because it's taking the piss. You've had a big old fucking 9-month delay for a game that should not have been released on the Switch. I don't think they should have bothered. I think for the time and effort that's been put into it, to get it onto the Switch, I feel like it just gives Nintendo further reason to not bother bringing out another console. And I really can't understand why Nintendo fans are defending Nintendo for not bringing out another console. It's almost fucking, 2017 when the Switch come out. It's a long time, man. It's a long fucking time for there to not be at least an upgraded version when you have things like Steam Deck and the ROG Ally and any other fucking things that are popping up.
Even the PlayStation's bringing out a new version, huh?
What, of the PlayStation?
Mm.
Yeah, the Slim. The Slim that isn't the Slim, but they're calling it the Slim, and it's got 2 different faceplates and it looks fucking awful. That one. You can't... I don't understand, because for me, I don't see it as an excuse anymore, because you look at the Steam Deck, the battery life is shit. It just is. It's shit. You're getting like an hour and a half, 2 hours fucking gameplay if you're playing something like Cyberpunk, and that's it, and then it's conked out. It's playing games that aren't designed to be played on handheld. So kind of understand that, but it can play them, and it can play them pretty well. So for people to say that, Nintendo's old and the technology's not there, of course it fucking is. Of course it's there. You're telling me a company like Nintendo can't solve battery issues because the fucking hardware's there to run these games portable. It's just the battery that's the fucking issue. So I can't see why people would still defend the Switch because of its age and not pressure Nintendo to bring out another console. If we were still sitting here and the PS4 was the fucking current PlayStation, when the fuck did that release? How long ago was that?
This would be 3 years ago, maybe. Coming up 3 years.
You'd be begging for another one.
Oh,
no,
right,
PS4,
yeah,
not PS5. If we were still running on PS4 now, the Sony community would be fucking screaming because you go, where the fuck is the next one? Give us the next one. So I don't see why it's any different with the Switch. And don't cover your asses with the fact that you can dock that thing now, because basically every handheld console now can fucking dock as well. The Steam Deck can do it. All right? It's just I don't get it.
You completed Hogwarts Legacy, didn't you?
I did.
I was speaking to one of my besties last night, and he's going to buy it for his kid for Christmas.
Mm.
And I said, I don't recall there really being anything not child friendly in there, is there? There's nothing really terrifying or anything.
Yeah, no, it's perfect.
I mean, it's a 12 plus, but it's not really like.
How old's the kid?
6 or 7.
Is this the same geezer that had a go at us for swearing?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't really see it. I can't recall like.
I don't think there was anything that was
and they've watched all the Harry Potter films and she's read the books and all that stuff.
Yeah,
so if there's anything in there that
Brother,
would scare her, it'd be scarier in the films.
Yeah, if she's watched the films, she's sweet.
I just couldn't 100%.
As far as I'm aware, I don't think there was really any gore.
No, there's like the odd trolls and that, but there's nothing really like terrifying, is there? No. I don't even remember there being any Dementors in there, is there? I can't.
No, I don't think so.
So yeah, okay. I just wanted to pick your brain on that.
Yeah, no, I think it's good. I think it's decent.
So yeah, Hogwarts Legacy has came out. Finally.
Yeah, I'm glad it's come out. I'm happy for people that it's come out on the Switch. If the Switch is your main console and your only source to gain access to Hogwarts Legacy, I think that's absolutely fine. I just feel that from a community point of view, you should be pushing for another fucking console by now. You should be pushing for something, or at least an uprated version of the fucking Switch, because a new battery and a new screen is not an uprated version.
Gaming moves so fast, man. It feels like fucking years ago Hogwarts Legacy came out now.
It does, doesn't it?
So long ago.
It feels so fucking long ago. I had to double check that it could have been included in this fucking Game of the Year. Because I was like, how long ago was this? But at the same time, I feel like Ragnarok only come out a couple months ago. Strange. Really strange.
I know what you're saying, yeah. It's weird.
But yeah, I just think that it's time.
It's definitely time.
I think it's looming, because there is so much stuff, especially with Sony releasing the Portal, that's come out now. I think, I did see that people were receiving that. I feel like there's something in the works there. I think Nintendo are very good at keeping things under wraps, so I just can't see them not having something on their fucking back burner that's ready to go.
Nintendo just do what they want. They never get pressured into anything. They're pioneers of their craft, but they tend to move away from what they do. So, i.e., they'll make the Switch, and you'll be like, "Oh, the Switch too." No, we've made a console that runs on dinner plates, and you'll just be like, "Okay, what was wrong with the Switch? Switch was perfect."
But you're gonna prefer these dinner plates to your Switch in a couple of months' time.
And they're gonna get some quirky adverts where someone's eating their dinner and they're like playing the game as they remove food. Yeah, and you'll be like, "That's mental," but it works.
Yeah, I want it. I like this.
So they're pioneers. They really are. But yeah, there is time to do something new. But the problem is, if they keep selling shit, if they keep selling the Super Marios, the fucking Animal Crossings, Hogwarts Legacy, they're just going to be like, well, why? I mean, people are still buying these. COVID was the best thing that ever happened to Nintendo. Probably.
Of course it was. Everyone was fucking wanting one. I nearly got one.
Because, everyone wanted a Switch. Everyone went out. Animal Crossing, there's no reason. There's a reason why that sold so much when it came out, because it dropped at COVID, and everyone was like, this is like the perfect COVID game. Yeah. A bit of peacefulness, a bit of tranquility, a bit of normality, so to speak, going around doing your groceries and picking plants and fishing, and so I think it's definitely time for Nintendo to upgrade and do what they need to do. But will we see a Switch 2? I'm skeptical. I hope so.
I think we'll see a Switch 2. I think there's far too much competition out there to ignore. If there was nothing like the Switch, then I think it would be understandable if they changed direction. However, you just talk about money. I was having a little beef with someone on TikTok over the Hogwarts Legacy a video on there where someone was defending Nintendo, saying, "Oh yeah, but it's an old console. It's one from 2017." I was like, "Fucking Steam Deck, so bring out something new." I think There's far too much competition to ignore. And if Nintendo decided to ignore that handheld competition and went to a different thing, say they entered the non-portable console or something completely different, I feel like eventually or quite quickly, when you're approached with the option of, do I get this Switch that's from 2017 or do I get this whole group of brand new handheld consoles that can play this, you're going to get people who are eventually going to stop paying attention to the Switch and going over to the current handhelds, and Nintendo will lose revenue from that side. So from a money point of view, I feel like it's smarter for them to come out with a Switch 2, because I feel like that's the direction they should stick in as well.
Yeah, I agree, but Nintendo does what they want.
I know they do.
All I care about
They do it very well.
Is whatever they do is I want to be able to download the games that I've already bought again. Don't make me fucking buy them again, because that's what pisses me off the most, is having to rebuy the same shit. It's not nice to be repackaged.
That's fair enough.
HD version. Fuck off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll buy it because I'm an idiot. But there you go. Have you been playing anything exciting this week?
Bruv, World of Warcraft has my absolute
not again.
bollocks.
What's happened?
New season started.
Oh, fucking hell. We was talking about the other day you got away from
New
it.
season started, and I can't.
But ESO.
I'm still playing ESO.
How can you play 2 MMOs?
I'm still logging in. World of Warcraft, I'm playing more. But ESO, I'm still dabbling in. And me and Steph were playing it the other day. But Steph did say, she was like, "I know you want to play WoW." She's like, I know you want to play WoW. And I said, "No, I'm happy, but I wanted to play WoW." Sorry, Steph. No, they're still active. But obviously, new season started, new Mythic Plus season. We started raiding again, so the new raid come out, and we played that on Wednesday. So I was playing with people that I haven't spoken to for a while, obviously through Discord, but not a whole lot. So it was just nice to have that community engagement again. And there's 9 bosses in this raid, and they did 8 out of 9. So on the day of release, which is pretty decent. I had to drop out after 4 because it was getting late, and then we're doing the last boss on Sunday, and then moving into the heroic version of that dungeon. And it's just decent, man. The catch up, the new shit that's come out, like a new area, usually it's a bit overwhelming, whereas this time it isn't. It's really not that bad. However, interestingly, in the next couple of expansions, or next updates anyway, they are seemingly stealing stuff from ESO.
Interesting.
So they're releasing delves, which are in, obviously, ESO.
Yep.
And they are branding them as solo or 2-player dungeons, which is a delve. And they're also talks of them bringing out companions that you can level up and take with you.
Cool. Into
these delves.
Like that stuff.
And they're also apparently bringing in solo dungeons, which will run as normal 5-man dungeons, I believe, but will have AI. So they'll have AI characters with you. They're basically making it more solo friendly. Because oddly enough, it's an MMO, the world's biggest MMO, and most people play on their own.
Yep.
Because that's just how it rolls.
Because most people are cunts.
Most people are cunts, and also, I think a lot of people, you know, when you like gaming in a room, but there's company.
Yep.
Me and Steph all the time. We're not interacting with each other, but we're in the same room, and that makes me feel very warm and fuzzy inside.
Yep.
So I feel like it's the same in something like WoW, where just knowing that people are around. And that's the same with ESO. There's so many people just bobbing around. It's the same with Steep, Riders Republic. You grow accustomed to just having people in the vicinity. You don't feel
nice
alone.
To know people are doing the same shit as you.
Yeah. So it's just got hold of me a little bit, and that's absolutely fine. I've got till the 30th of December. Of course, I'm going to resub Of course I fucking am. Of course I am. Have I pre-ordered the next expansion? Of course I have.
Of course he
I'm
fucking
being
has.
ridiculous. Of course I have.
Did you pre-order the big boy version?
Not the biggest, but the middle one. I did.
What'd you get with that? A mount?
You get a mount.
Of course you do.
A mount with a cool ability on it. A transmogged armor set that looks very cool with all sorts of lightning. A character boost that gives you a big old fucking renown boost thing that you don't need, but I thought, fuck it, why not? And then a couple of other bits that I'm not really interested in.
What does the big boy version give you then?
All of that, and then some in-game like toy thing, game time. I think like 30 days game time, and then a couple of other bits. And then they're also doing obviously the physical release of it because they do a collector's edition. So I might have a look at that as well, just to see, because they normally come with cool statues and shit like that. And that's that, basically.
Fair enough.
It's just got me.
That's fine. It was never going to leave you.
It was never going to leave me. It's one of those addictions that I just can't. I can't shake it, Mum.
Yeah.
There's nothing like it.
Well, I've been playing Call of Duty, and I've been playing DayZ, and I'd say that's about it. Although I did, much to your surprise, I'm sure, managed to re-download Baldur's Gate 3.
Love it. Thank you.
I re-downloaded that, so that is ready to go when I am ready. Because I am telling you now, I am not done. I will finish that fucking game. I'm scared to go back in, because where I left it was a very, very tough boss fight. Probably the hardest boss fight I've been in. And I stopped it because I was struggling at that time. So going back in after not playing for this long, it's going to make it impossible.
You're worried?
I'm worried. So what I will be doing is leaving that boss fight and coming back at a later time to finish that.
I respect it.
And going and doing some other stuff that's not that very difficult.
What did you delete to re-download it?
Nothing. Call of Duty just, when you downloaded that big update, after a while it just condensed itself into a smaller update.
That's horrible, isn't it? That you've got to download the game and then you've got to keep extra aside for it to do an update to then make it smaller.
It sucks. I don't know what.
Grim.
I don't know how they do it. It's up to... It's 200 and something gig. It is Call of Duty.
Fuck me. Yeah, that's because it's got fucking 2 games thrown into. Well, 1 game and a DLC thrown into it.
Well, no, it's got Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3.
But isn't there
and Warzone?
Isn't there the option to not have?
Yeah, so I've deleted a lot of the campaign stuff
Yeah.
from all. Obviously, I don't need all that shit.
Remember when they brought that feature out where it was like, yeah, you could pick what aspects of the game you wanted to download, and it's like, how about just fucking make the cunt smaller?
It's still not. It's still confusing because it'll be like multiplayer pack 1, multiplayer pack 2. What ones of these do I need? Because I don't fucking want them all. You know what I mean?
I want the current COD, and that's it, please.
What is quite interesting, there's a little update on there the other day, and a couple of gigs, whatever. Went on there. Ooh, 4 new maps. Hey, just 4 maps from MW2. So they've just brought probably 4 of the worst maps as well forward to MW3. So not only are we playing all the really old maps, we're now playing the last game's maps.
You're playing the shittest current maps.
So we're playing the maps of the game that this should be a DLC for.
Oh, what a great game! I'm glad that's worth.
But it's really fun. It's really fun.
Quid.
Also,
really nice.
Suck your mum.
Thank you.
There's the Warzone, not Warzone. The DMZ mode.
Yeah.
The Escape from Tarkov mode that never really took off. Well, Modern Warfare 3, they've got a different version of it. It's essentially the same, but it's zombies. So you drop in.
I've seen stuff like that. It looks quite cool.
Take what gear you want in, and then you can go and do missions. You can kill zombies, obviously. There's loads of things to do around. You can go around looting stuff and whatever you extract with your key. Mate, it's fucking sick. Me, Clarky, Royce, oh, mate, we're having a fucking blast on that. It's funny. We're fucking running around, running zombies over, extracting.
No, he loves it. Listen, Mum, he loves it.
It's really good. It's really fun. And that's all I have to say on the matter. But yeah, I'm all into my zombie shit at the moment. Mainly DayZ and Warzone, really.
So that's your breakdown.
Also,
go on.
The zombie map on MW3 is the new Warzone map when it comes out. So it's your first time to really get a glimpse of what the Warzone map's going to be like.
Yeah, that's quite cool.
And it's as close to Verdansk, which is Warzone 1 map, as we've been. So yeah, the map is exciting.
Luckily for me, this microphone and my headphones are quite big. Stretchy. Here we go.
Let there be light on. You're like Jesus.
We're going to fuck that off then, aren't we?
Yeah.
I need a wee.
I need all week.
So that's that done.
And then luckily for the Patreon listeners,
Patreon shit.
patreon.com/what's the buttons.
There we go.
I'm going to download. I'm going to bang this Red Bull back, so I'm going to be full of onion beans.
Where is it?
Down there. I mean, trust me, it's there. You don't need to see it.
Oh, it's one of them. Hold on.
What?
Wait, what's the smaller version of that?
There's a smaller version of that.
There ain't a smaller version of that.
There definitely is, because there was this one.
Oh, shit, yeah, there is. How many's that? How many mils that?
355.
How much did you pay for that 355ml Red Bull?
£3.30.
Fuck me. Fuck me.
Oh, fucking Patreon's paid for it.
That's ridiculous, though, isn't it?
All the money you give us.
Absolutely unequivocal.
Well, no, let's have it right. So, scenario being 355ml of Red Bull, right? The middle version. There's the little one, there's a middle one, there's a big one. Big one's too big, little one's too small. The middle one's the one I want. £3 for one can.
Takes a piss.
£3.30 for two.
That's why they've done it, innit?
Who takes one in that position?
Well, that's exactly why they've done it.
Oh, I agree.
That's exactly why. They've hiked up the price and then make you take even more
I
of the
stood there
fucking
for a
thing.
good 30 seconds making this choice, so it wasn't an
I
easy
don't blame
choice. I was upset. I felt dirty taking it to the till.
Yeah, you've been done over.
I
They bent you over that counter and then shoved the Red Bull up your arse.
That's fine, because now I'm drinking it.
There you go, dickhead. Have some of that.
Fully caffeinated.
Right. We'll see you on the other side.
We will.
Uru.
Oh, right.